Hello beginner dragons, this is Mr. Van, and today is going to be the beginning of, no, not the beginning, the end of this week's videos. And for today we are going to be doing our physical and mental goal. So we're just going to be talking about accuracy and honesty, and then we are going to be doing a short warm-up, and then we are going to be doing our I don't want any trouble. So for our I don't want any trouble, to preface it, it will be a combination of the first week and the second week. Mush them together, and then that will be your I don't want any trouble. So you'll have to remember what your I don't want any trouble is so that you can do it. Other than that, you should be able to do it. What I recommend, like I did on Monday or whenever that video you watched was, is I recommend splitting the first week into the first day. So if you're watching this on Thursday, watch do the first week today. So do it maybe once, twice, 3 times, however many times you want to do it, and then you take a little break. Then the next day you do the second half, once, twice, 3 times, however long you want to do it. And then the day after that, so you do, let's say you're watching this on Thursday, you do the first week on Thursday, you do the second week on Friday, and then you do them combined on Saturday. So first week, second week, both weeks, all on different days, but kind of in a row. Sorry. Okay. So, yeah, so that is going to be what I recommend for a drill. If you don't have that kind of time, you guys can split this up as many ways as you want. So if you guys feel like you can only do it on Thursday or Friday, you can do, so in the beginning of the day, like before you eat breakfast or after you eat breakfast, you do the first part, and then you do the second part before or after you eat lunch, and then at dinner time or before it or after it or when you're going to bed, you combine the two and you try and remember what you did in the morning and what you did in the afternoon, so that you can combine them both into one I don't want trouble. So yeah, that's what I recommend. And now I'm going to be talking about our physical and mental goal, which is going to be accuracy and honesty. So, accuracy is doing something right, which is getting better every time while you do it correctly. So, let's take, for example, if you guys want to get better at cutting with a knife. I know that you guys are really young right now, so maybe you aren't really in the kitchen a lot with your mom or your dad, or you're not cooking anything, so you're not using a knife very often. But let's say you are trying to get better at a knife. So what you want to do is you want to get better every single time. So the first day, you might want to say, "Hey mom, I want to learn how to use a knife so that I can help you in the kitchen." So your mom starts teaching you, and you're not doing it very correctly, so she's helping you out. So she's holding your hand, helping you guys do it. So maybe the next day, she's just watching you, making sure you're doing it right and telling you what to do instead of holding your hand. Because you got better, because you did it more correct. You made more accurate incisions on the, I don't know, onion or lettuce or tomato, whatever you're cutting. Yeah, so you were more accurate, you did it more correctly, you made more correct cuts, so she's more trusting and more able to believe that you're going to be doing it right and safe without her help. And then the next day, maybe she's watching from a farther distance, so maybe she was right on top of you the day before, maybe she takes a step back and she's still watching you. That means you're getting more accurate and more correct, and you're getting better, so your mom feels like she doesn't really have to help you that much, but she still has to watch you because that's adult supervision. So yeah, that's accuracy. So you're getting better every single day because you're trying to get more correct as you do it. It's the same thing with, let's say, math in school. So the first day you might mess up one multiplication problem. You mess up 5 multiplication problems, and then the day after that you mess up only 3 multiplication problems, and then the day after that you only mess up 2, and then you only mess up 1 after that. So you're getting better every single time, and you're getting even more correct because you're doing it more right than you did the day before. That's pretty seen clearly because you are having less questions being done incorrectly. So first you start off with 5 incorrect problems, then you get 3 incorrect problems, then 2, then 1, which slowly shows your progression of correctness. So yeah. Now, that was your accuracy spiel. Now we are going to be talking about our mental goal, which is honesty. So honesty is telling the truth even though you might not want to. So if you don't want to tell the truth, it's more more in your interest to tell the truth, which means it's better to you if you tell the truth than lie. So, yeah. So, this week I'm going to be talking about how if you tell a lie, it really affects the people around you as well. So, let's say, I gave an example on Monday, but I'm going to try and piggyback off of it, so I'm trying to make a somewhat relevant discussion from that story. But let's say you were playing ball in the house, so you have a ball, let's say a basketball in the house, and you're just throwing it at the wall, trying to catch it back, throw it at the wall, catch it back. Not a basketball, a baseball, sorry. So let's say you have a baseball, you're throwing it at the wall, you're trying to catch it back, it's bouncing, you catch it back, and then you throw it really, really hard, so you break a window. So, your mom comes home and she sees that the window is broken, and she asks you, did you break the window? And then you say no. So, number one, because you lied, she might think that someone else broke the window, which could affect other people, because if your mom thinks that they did it, they are going to get in trouble even though they didn't do anything. And number two, you broke the glass window, so now she has to clean it up, and if someone comes close to the glass, the broken glass, they might get hurt. So you're affecting the people that might touch the glass, and you might affect the people like your mom who has to clean up the glass. So telling that lie really affects everyone in that situation, like the people that might get in trouble, the people that have to clean up, the people who might touch the glass. That's because you broke it, and B, because you told a lie and you didn't tell your mom or whoever that you didn't break the window. So yeah, that's my honesty talk for today. So now onto our warm up. So first, we are going to be talking about our warm up, and then we are actually going to be doing it. So again, I have a smaller room, so I won't really be able to move that far, but hopefully this warm up won't need that much room. So if you guys don't have that much room, I think that it will be okay. If not, try and move to an opener space, especially if you guys want a better warm up. Then especially get into a bigger room. So maybe go outside, maybe go into the living room, maybe go into the kitchen if your mom is okay with that, dining room, basement sometimes. Those sometimes are bigger than some rooms, but yeah. So first, we are going to be doing just our techniques from our idle trouble. So for our idle trouble, there's a slide up side kick, and that's what I want you guys to practice on, because slide up side kicks can be hard sometimes. So yeah, so we're gonna practice that. So first, you're going to need 2 walls or 2 points. So if you're outside, you don't really need 2 fences. You can have a basketball right here and a baseball right here, or obviously farther apart, so that you guys have a better warm-up. So you want to go from the first point, which is going to be my wall or the basketball or whatever you want to call it, and then you guys are going to do slide up side kicks all the way to the second point, which is going to be my wall or the baseball if you're outside or whatever. Yeah, so slide up side kicks all the way there, and then all the way back, and then you guys are going to do whatever exercise you guys want to do. I'm not going to tell you you have to do push-ups, you have to do sit-ups, you have to do jumping jacks, whatever. You can do however many you want, whatever you think is a struggle for you. So I know for me, my push-ups have gotten a lot worse, so I want to work on those. But at the same time, I don't know what you guys think. If you guys think that you can't really jump that high, maybe you can work on your legs by doing frog hops, which are, you get into frog position, and then you jump as high as you can while lifting your legs up as high as you can. And then maybe you want to do core muscles because you want to be able to hold a pad for me or Miss Riley or Mr. McCoy or someone. So you want to push it against their chest, and you need your core muscles for that. So you can do crunches, or if you want to really hit the bags at karate really hard, maybe you can do push-ups, or yeah, whatever you really want to do, you can do. Just do 10, maybe 15, however many you want, and then do this a couple times. So I'm going to do it one time so that this video isn't too long, but you guys can do it as many times as you want. So if you guys feel like I'm not really warmed up yet, maybe do it two more times, maybe 3 more times, however many times you think is going to benefit you guys. So first, we got it on the wall, we touch the wall or wherever your marker is, and then you do slide up, side kick, slide up, side kick, and then touch the other marker, and then you guys can switch legs, you guys can keep your leg in the front, whatever you feel like, and then do the same thing going back. Slide up, side kick, slide up, side kick, and then you do that exercise, so 10 or 15 or however many. If you guys want to challenge, you guys can do machine gun kicks instead. So I talked about this in a previous video. I don't remember exactly which video I did it in, but I did talk about this in a previous video, and machine gun kicks are basically slide up kicks, but you don't put your foot down ever. So you put your foot up, and then you do as many kicks as you can while pushing off the ground with your back foot, sliding forward. So machine gun kicks, pick it up, kick, touch the wall, and then same thing going back, kick. Sorry, my left leg is very not great right now, so those were really bad kicks, but yeah. And then same thing, you can do whatever exercise you can. I'll do push-ups for right now, so 10 to 15, however many you want. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if you guys want to do more, that's okay. I'll do 5 more so that we get to that 15 mark. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 15. Now, if you guys feel like that wasn't enough for a warm-up, do it more times. If I was doing this, I would personally be doing maybe 2-3 more times, but for the video's sake, I'll just do it once so that you guys have a sort of premise of what we want you to do. And yeah, so that's the warm-up. I don't really, sorry, that was off topic. I don't know what I was gonna say, but yeah, I don't know what you guys are going to be doing for your exercises. So yeah, take however long you want. So you can do maybe 2 times back and forth, 3 times back and forth, 5 times back and forth, however many times you want. Make sure you guys stretch after your warm-ups so that you guys have more flexibility, and you might be able to kick higher, or you might be able to kick higher without leaning over, or you might get to kick harder, whatever you want to have that in your arsenal. So yeah, now we are going to be talking about our form. I mean, not our form, our out-of-line trouble. We're going to be doing it into sections. So first part, second part, third part, yeah. So I'm gonna split it up into the first week, second week, and just remember on that third day, or whatever day you want to do it on, or whatever time you want to do this, do the whole thing after you do the first part. The second part, that will be the third part, is just combining the two. So let's start. So we first start off with our left guard stance after we do our out-of-line trouble. So first, out-of-line trouble, get into your left guard stance, so your left foot is in the front. You do a touchdown, you do a twist and punch, and then we do a front kick with our back foot landing forward. Yes, landing forward. So front kick, put it down in the front. Now we are going to do a slide up side kick. So we take our back foot, we do a slide up, and then we do a side kick like so, and then we do a back fist and a palm strike. So at the end of that, I was kind of out of frame, but I did say the words, so hopefully you guys understood it. Yeah, so I'm gonna do it to the side now. This is just the whole thing. I'll tell you what is the first half and what is the second half later on. So actually, I'll just say it during this recording. So we get into our guard stance, we do a touchdown, we do a twist and punch, and then we do a back leg front kick. This is all in our left guard stance. So our left foot was in the front, now our left foot is in the back. I don't know if this is mirror image or not, so I apologize. Now we are going to go on to our second half. So this is going to be your second day or before lunch or whatever. Whenever you want to do this, that's up to you. So we do a slide up side kick, do a back fist, and then a palm strike, like so. And that is going to be the end of the second part, which means that is the whole thing combined, which is going to be the third section that you want to learn, which is the whole thing. So, yeah, have a good day.